bags where heart lies.
What is going on, body bags? This is Austin here. Yes, welcome back for another review. I'm your Wednesday host as always, and yes, today I'll be reviewing a very kind of underrated sequel, in my opinion, and that is Psycho 2. Yes, this is from the year 1983, so it took them someone 23 years to get the balls to make a sequel to the original Psycho. So yes, interesting. So yeah, this film basically picks up with Norman Bates being released from prison. They basically said, he was insane at the time, and now he's cured, he's better, so they release him back to into the public, and yeah, he goes back to live at the Bates Motel, at the house and stuff like that. So, um, he gets a job at this like little diner and meets this girl there named Mary, and they kind of become friends and stuff like that. And she comes and lives with them at the hotel for a while, and the film basically picks up where with Norman starts seeing notes from his mother again, and starts seeing his mother around the house, and people start disappearing and getting killed off and stuff like that in the house, and we're wondering again, is Norman actually cured? Is he the one killing these people, or is it something else? Which I find amazing that this film was able to pull that off. um, Being that we know that what Norman is from the first film, and it still gives you the illusion that or not really illusion, but it still has a mystery element to it, to whether like what's going on. Like, is he the one actually doing the killing, or is it something else? And I think that's really, really interesting, because normally you just think right away that he'd be the killer in this one, but yeah, it really makes you think in this film, and yeah, that's just one of the many many things I love about this film. Another thing, it would be Anthony Perkins in this film. I mean, he is amazing in the original Psycho, and of course all the other sequels and stuff like that. But I mean, in this film, I think he puts on probably my favorite performance by any actor ever. I think so. I mean, some of his lines in this film are just hilarious, and his delivery and his facial expressions in this film are just perfect, man. Like, some of the shit he does in this movie just has me cracking up every time, man. He's perfect in this movie. Um, yeah, I really like the relationship between Mary and Norman, because you know uh, obviously Mary knows about or yeah, she knows about Norman and his past and stuff like that, but and she obviously at first she's kind of scared and stuff by him, as anybody would be, but as she gets to know him, we she finds out what we kind of already knew from the first film. That's Norman's, actually not really that bad of a dude. I mean, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty good dude, but I mean, he's just fucked up in the head. So yeah, she's always like sticking up for him and stuff like that in the movie, and covering for him, and trying to help him out and stuff like that. So yeah, really, really interesting relationship there. But yeah, I think this movie is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's really a shame that the sequels don't get as much attention as the original one does, and I know the original one is obviously the best film out of all of them. I mean, the direction in that movie is just second to none. Um, but I mean, these sequels just really, really deserve more credit, man, because they are just great, great films in their own right, and not just great sequels, like legitimately like great, great films. But yeah, this film, also the ending in this movie cracks me up every time, man. It's hilarious. um, but yeah, man, this is honestly one of my favorite horror films of all time. I actually like this one better than the original one myself. Just such an entertaining movie. and just really, really well done. So yeah, I give this movie a perfect 10 out of 10. Yeah, this movie has so much replay value for me. I absolutely love it to death. And yes, that is going to do it for this review. Make sure you guys stick around for the rest of the awesome reviews for the week, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.